Hello. This is going to be a book review. That's my intro. Good stuff. I'm going to try and make this a one-take wonder. So I'm going to review two of the recent books that I've read, and then I'm going to talk about the two books that I'm currently reading, just like first impressions really quickly. So the first book is Northanger Abbey. I've already talked about it a little bit, so I'm not going to go super in depth. Again, I really enjoyed this book. I really liked Jane Austen's writing style. I thought it was so interesting how she kind of mocked the characters in her book. It's a comedic writing, and she's just doesn't take it too seriously. Again, she breaks the third wall a lot, and the characters in this book aren't the most likable. Even Catherine Morland, who is just not very smart. I really like the character, but I think some of the things she does are just so ridiculous. It makes no sense to me, so not relatable in that aspect. I just really enjoyed the book. I thought it was a fun story to follow, and I definitely enjoyed Jane Austen's writing style. With that being said, I did a little more research into Jane Austen, and I realized this is her most comedic work, and it's the one that's most a parody of other authors. So it's gonna be the one that is most breaking the third wall and all of that. So I'm interested to read some of her other books just to kind of see what the difference is and how it changes, and if I still like her writing through that. So that's this one. Really enjoyed it. The next book is Nancy Drew, The Secret of the Forgotten City. This is the 52nd Nancy Drew book. I read this on Saturday in 2 hours, so very short, sweet, to the point. I'm gonna be honest, I have a lot of thoughts about this. It's it's very nostalgic, because I remember reading all of these when I was younger. So going back and reading through it again, it was very nostalgic, but the writing itself I did not enjoy at all. I was going through it and was really? Gotta be honest, her friend group is sucks. Nancy Drew's friend group that is part of the mystery, they suck. And I just, yeah, you can tell that it's really meant for a younger audience, which is obvious, but it's also one of the girls' best. There's just one short paragraph where it just talks about her struggle with weight gain and weight loss and how her friends make fun of her, and then it never mentions it again. You know, it was just it doesn't resolve it. It doesn't say anything oh, for the kids out there, I don't know. I just thought it was really weird how that happened. I really struggled to get past the second chapter, but once I did, I sped through the whole book. Yeah, for nostalgia, sure, pretty cool. I definitely thought I would enjoy this a lot more though. So I don't know if I would recommend this to young girls nowadays, just because of how it portrays it. It's kind of sexist. There's a lot of the guys in the friend group are always oh, this sounds like a man's job kind of thing. It's just well, okay, I don't want to hear it. So that's kind of the review on that. I don't know, I was hoping for a lot more, but again, I read it when I was so young that it's it kind of makes sense that it was not so good. So yeah, that's kind of what I gotta say on that. So what I'm currently reading, I'm reading two books. The first one is Artemis Fowl. This is another middle grade fantasy novel. My host brother P. Gray gave this to me to read. He said, I need you to read this. And that was a couple weeks ago, and I've barely read any of it. So I figured, well, I have the time, I should probably go through this. Based on the first 3 chapters, I don't know how much I'll like it, if I'm being honest. I think it's the same kind of thing. It's definitely the main character is a 12-year-old boy, Artemis Fowl. The fantasy part of it is very it's fairies, and discovering the fairy world, the humans, and all that. Not really what I would read in general ever, so we'll see how this goes. I guess I'll keep you updated. I'm probably gonna try and read this today, just like kind of knock it out. Yep. And then the other book that I'm reading is The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Another Jazz Age Stories by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I've only read the first short story thus far, and I thought it was very interesting. I did a little more research on this one as well, and I found that like F. Scott Fitzgerald, for the most part, only really did short stories for like the money. It was what his main source of revenue was, and not for like the creative liberty that his novels may take on. But doing more research as well, I found that like he used these short stories to like really experiment with his writing and like discover kind of like his style. And so I'm very interested to see like as these short stories go on, kind of the different writing styles that he explores and like the different storylines and different time periods that he kind of goes through and just like talks about in these stories. The first one, The Offshore Pirate, was the only one that I've read. It's like 30 pages. It was very interesting. I was very riveted. I don't know. I didn't like any of the characters in it. Again, the main girl, what's her name? Dorita or something? Give me a second. Why can't Ardita? She's like not cute. She's just like a stuck-up rich girl kind of thing, but she thinks she's all that, and I don't know if F. Scott Fitzgerald wants you to think she's all that. I don't know. I think he wrote her kind of as an unlikable character and then brought in other unlikable characters that you liked just a little bit more than her. So I don't know, but she's still the protagonist of the novel, I think, of the short story. So I don't know. I'm very interested in this. I'm like excited to see. I guess I'm gonna tell you what my top short story from this one was, like what my favorite one was and what I kind of got through that. So maybe I'll do that in the review for this one. So that's kind of it. I was gonna go through real quick and show you the bookmarks because I realized I have bookmarks in every single one of these books and they're like whatever. So in Artemis Fowl I have Jessica Long's Dream Center business card, just in case I need to contact her while reading Artemis Fowl. In The Secret of the Forgotten City, my bookmark is this Wendy's $1 off coupon for a drink refresher. It expired in 2018, so that's good. I've been using this as a bookmark for many books. My other bookmark in Northern Girl Happy was this note that Alyssa wrote for me. It says, "Hope you enjoy it," from when she got me a book from Boston, I believe. And I've been using that in many of my books as a bookmark as well. And lastly, the only bookmark that I have that's an actual bookmark that I just found is these 3 cats with the little one saying, "Dance, dance, dance." So I thought that was pretty fun. I thought you guys would enjoy that. Yeah, it's my bookmark collection. All right, bye.